Why is this not working? Okay. What is the problem? Oh. Yes, cancel. Just cancel. I don't want that. No, I don't want it. I don't want this. Out of this. Hi there. I'd like to show you the pages that I've finished in the Creative Haven books by Teresa Goodridge. She is one of my favorites. And I know that there's a thing about these books and this paper, but you know, I use Prismacolors on it and a little bit of glitter, and it works for me. I love the pictures. I have more. I'll show those at the end. But anyhow, here we go. This one's called Country Charm. One of my favorites. I'm going to say that. They're just all my favorites. And I need to redo how I put that on there. See, I tape them to the other side, but this one on this side, it's always trouble. So I think I will just fold it like that, and that little bit will just be sticking out because it's so much easier to flop this open up. Although sideways would work too. Okay, I finished this a few weeks ago and enjoyed it. One of my favorite artists, you'll hear me mention her often, and you'll hear me mention I'm mentioning her often. So, you know, just assume that I just get these ideas from her, and then that way I won't have to mention it every time. No promises though. I do forget things. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking up the notes for this, which I didn't think maybe I should do that. ahead of time. Okay, this is what I take notes in. I write down the book, the page, generally what it's about, the terrain, who I got the ideas from. I either got the ideas from looking at other videos, similar pictures, or from the actual picture, and then usually when I begin and when I end, and then I write down each color, and then what are the colors for, each of the sections. And yeah, that's it. All right, I used Prismacolor in this one, and some acrylic paint. You can use any acrylic paint. I've got Posca, and I've got this one, Artistro, and I like these just fine. Let's see what else. There's a little bit of glitter. Of course, I've got to have glitter on everything. Glitter or something shiny on there. I was thinking of putting something on these clouds, but this is the first time I have done sun like this, and you just take your eraser and go through a section. I believe I used this eraser. It's a little wedge. Well, I call it a wedge. It's just a square eraser that actually, when I'm doing just drawings, just color, not color, but pencil drawings, I shave this off to make it at an angle, and it's a lot easier to get into those little spots I need to erase. Anyhow, so I used this on here, and then I go back and color in that swath of eraser with a yellowish color, and it looks like streaks in the sun. And it's also the first time I've done smoke, and just the way that Elena explains how to do it, and I'm sure I don't do it exactly like she does, but I had a good time. And I've got a little bit of watercolor paint here, sparkle paint, and there we go. Try to get this straightened. In some Posca or different colors of acrylic paint down here. And I did do a little bit of, oh, look at that. I didn't finish that part. Just kind of, all I really need to do is blend that a little bit more. I did do a few things different than she did. You know, the little birds, I put sparkly color on them. And on this, the birds, for all my birds that are like this, I always use this Sparkle Pop. And you can see that I've used it quite a bit. This one is pretty much gone. I do have another one. Okay. There should be another one in this book. Ah, you know, that's easier. I think I'm going to start putting the tape on the back, on the side here, and that's so much easier. Okay, great. That way you don't have paper sticking out. All right. This one is two people riding their bikes, and I wanted to learn how to do, or another way of doing bricks, and that was neat to do. I made these two people, my husband and me, they really kind of look like us, Um, and I colored the shirts and the pants a little differently than the artist I was watching. But pretty much I did this with acrylic paint marker, and my birds are always the Sparkle Pop silver. So I had a great time with that, learning about shadows, and just different ways of doing things. So that's a little bit of a fall, kind of almost fallish type of picture with the different, I made more of the leaves green than I just wanted it to be a little greener in there. So I enjoyed that. Alright, that was Country Charm. And I'm not sponsored. This is all bought with my own money, so we're good. Alright, I think I've only got one finished out of Home Sweet Home. And you can see, I love this one. This picture, I took some instruction or some examples, inspiration from Elena, I don't know, keep mispronouncing your name, I'm sorry. But I wanted to do different colors. And so down here, if you look at her video, she's got this green, I've got red. So, but I did follow, you know, different colors that she had in here. And I wanted to learn to do the metal. And so really stuck close to that, and different colors that she might use. And I've got my little notes for that. And yep. And of course I've got little sparkle in there. These are the Sparkle Pop pins. And a little bit, I think what else is in there? I think I also use gel, glitter gel pens. So that's one of my favorite ones out of that book that I did with only one. Okay, Village Charm. I mean, I love these pictures. You know, all you have to do is just take it out and put it on your own paper. You know, I love them. I love these pictures. They're calming, relaxing pictures, and they're fun and interesting to do. Okay. And I pretty much kind of did my own thing on this, except for the blue bricks. Kind of did that, and this is water back here, so I, you know, did that like water. I just played around a lot with this one. I did some sparkle in the trees here. So one of the things I like to do is use the gel pens, the glitter gel pens, as making shadows too. So this looks like it's darker here, which it is darker, but I made it that way by using the gel pen here. So I'm sure everybody has their own way of doing things. That's just what I did. I have a good time. So that's that one. There's one more from this book. This is one of the first ones I've done in this grouping of pictures. I just adored this porch and the seaside, and the little dog resting, having a little nap with it. It's got its little bone. And I liked the palette. It was a limited palette. She kind of used these orangey colors here, and you know, I might not have wanted these colors, but I do like how the blues and those oranges come together, and then you've got the purple and red pop in there, and you've got, oh, this I used, and one other one I just showed you. I said I used paint pen, but in this I actually used gouache on that one. And so you've got a little bit of shadow here that made by those. It's just, I really love it. And I put a little bit of golden kind of pen down here. I think I used the other Uniball pen on that one, the gold one. Had a good time with that. And there it is. I'm drinking a little tea. Okay. One more, and I haven't done a lot in this, just one, but I'm working on some other ones. Goodness, the water. I did this, I wanted to do this one because it had these bricks in here. I wanted to learn other ways of doing bricks and water. And there's just so much, and this is all Prismacolor in here. Pretty sure I did a whole Prisma. I try to break out once in a while and do my other pencils. Oh, that's Village House. Here it is. Right. So she actually, Elena used mostly Faber-Castell, or a good bit of them, and I didn't have those, so I just looked at my conversion chart and you know, picked out Prismacolors from here. So I started that on the 20th of June, and I didn't write down when I finished it, but it's probably not too long. Some of these takes me just 2 days, and others a couple of days. And one thing I like to do, I want to do this with all of them, is take this little border that's in here and just color it in. It helps if I go over the edge, then I just cover it up, so it's kind of nice. I love the way the boat wood is, and I would be kind of fun to do this picture again and do it in a different palette. But I had a good time with that. And other pictures that I have, I've used more of a wooden color, you know, brownish. I probably had that in some of this other. I didn't do it in that one. Yeah, I did. Oh, I did this one with green, a dark green outline. So I really like that. And I'm going to do that with the other ones. I really enjoy those. And I will be working in those. I probably ought to select pictures and just say, here's the ones I'm going to do. But here's 3 more books I want to work in. My favorite hymns. I love hymns, as does most of my family. And I'm not real big on doing words, but color and words. But these aren't too bad. This isn't all over the place. All over the place words, you know, they look nice. So the pictures are really beautiful that they've picked to go along with these, and so I like those. I'll be working in that soon. This one I got for $3 at Half Price Books, and I thought maybe it would be worth getting for a couple of pictures in here, like this cat and dog. I love that. Some of these little too Zentangly for me, like probably that one I make me sick. There's a few, like the cats. I like this one. And this one ought to be really nice, really fun to do. We'll see how that goes. There's a variety of line. This one I probably don't want to do. The subject matter and also the it's not very detailed. I like a this. See, that's too detailed for me. But I like a little. Oh, that's very detailed. Ooh. This one though, this one I could do. It's awesome. I like that one. Um, and this one it was used. So somebody had on the fifth and 7 years ago had painted that or colored that. So I'm not working that. And this one I got for my birthday. And it's autumn, but I thought I loved this book. I looked at the flip throughs and I loved all the pictures. One of the things I like in Teresa's books is she'll put in a cat. Now others do that too, but since I like hers. Now the Nouveau and the hymns. This is Jessica Mazurkiewicz. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. And this one doesn't have artist's name. I think it's just kind of. Oh, it is. It's Marty Noble. Wasn't her name wasn't on here? Maybe it's underneath that. Anyhow, okay. Well, there you go. And my cat's summoning me to feed her. So I will see y'all later. Don't worry, the cat's fine. She's just hungry. Bye-bye. Are you alright? Was it still bleeding? Okay. 1722. I'm getting tired of these flies. It's time to get it going here. Hey, Weepy. What are you doing, goober boober? He's okay, babe. Hey, it's all right. Come here. Kelly. Kelly, come here. I just want to kill the flies, not you. All right. As you were. Missed. Whoa.